Hi, I am Santi. Welcome to the web designing sessions. So, if you have seen till yesterday session, you might have completed how to create a main section in this. So, if you just see here and just go to main.html. So, this is what we were trying to achieve. So, if you want, you can change your font here. So, again, it depends what kind of font you are looking for. So, once you are done with your about section, if you go to your menu, you have something called education. Okay, so here your home and about us both can be the same. So you can remove home or you can remove about us. So instead of about us, you can keep as about me, or you can just keep about. Next is your education. So for education, if you have 3 degrees, you can create 3 different divs under one particular section, or if you have 2, you can create 2, or if you have 4, you can create 4. So for now I will show you how to create a 3 divs inside a section. So here first what we'll do is I'll just give an ID called about. I'll give an ID called education. You can give any ID, but for easy reference I'm using this kind of IDs. So I have created one div. This is the second one. And this is the third one. So first I'll be having a heading. You have two options here. What you can do is create two divs here again. You guys try to edit it because you need to practice it. So in the each session, in the each div, here I'll be having an image data, image data, image data. Okay. So first let's start with school. So just go to your Google and search for school icon. So here whenever you're looking for images, you have 3 to 4 versions of images. So one is JPG, one is PNG, and the other one is SVG. So what is the so whenever or wherever you wanted to use transparent images, you will be using PNGs. So if you consider this, so this is a transparent. So whenever you place on any other section, so I'll just share this image. I'll name it as school. Okay, now go here. I'll say ng src is equals to, since I haven't added it here, go to downloads, copy it, and same /img/ school.png. Sorry, this is your opening and closing of your image. In the next say div, I'll just say h1 and I'll call the heading is school. So next to h1 you have the name. So for that I'll take h3. Next I'll be having the passed out year. So for that I'll take P. If you want you can even mention your percentage here or your grading system, whatever you want. So when you just go here and refresh for main.html, so this is your school and this is your data. So now for your reference I'll just copy the same thing here, but you try changing it. So now I'll go to style.css. Again I'll start with hashtag, what was the ID, education. So inside education we have a div. For that particular div, width is 33.33% because we have 3 divs, and the option is float left. So when you just refresh, you see you got this. So now what I'll do is hash education, inside that you have a div, inside that you have an image. For that image my width is 100% and my height is auto. So now if you see, you got everything in its place. So if you see here, you see inside is also it is having the same space, 33.33. Okay, so this is 33 is fine, but this should be 50 and this should be 50. So what we can do for that is, again go here, hash education div, inside that you have another div. I'll say width to be 50%, float left. Try refreshing it. So if you changed it, you see this got 50 and this is also 50, and each div is 33%. So this is how you can create your div. So now again we need to give a background for this. So now first I'll start with giving a background. Hash education background color. So I can use this or this. I'll use this color. So my background color got changed. Now you have something called padding. So when you give 25% as your padding, you can see that your third section is coming down. The reason is we have given 33.33. So what we can do is just go to inspect, see div, and see that when you reduce it, you see if I keep 30, I'm getting it. If I keep 31, I'm not. So I'll change my width to 30. Okay, so this is how it works. So again, if you want, you can align it, or you can change it to change your pixels, how much you wanted. So this is your 0 pixels. So if you wanted to have that both in same line, so what we'll do is we'll just change it to 25 pixels, and whenever you go here, we just need to remove the padding. So what we'll do is just go to style.css, change this to 30, and for this I'll say padding 0 pixels, and I just reload it. You see, now you got it in an order. So for this again, what I can do is I'll just create a div on top of this and name it padding. So I'll just go to main dot here, go to style.css. So this is, if at all you wanted padding, I mean like spaces, or you wanted to give any heading, what we'll do here is we'll go to main.html, and here I'll create a heading saying schooling, sorry, education. And I just reload this. You see, I got education, so I need to apply padding for that. Style.css. After education, I have something called h1. Education h1 padding 50 pixels. And if you see here, you see you got some white space here. So if you see, you have something called margin. So what I'll do is I'll just change my margin to 0. Margin 0 pixels. Next is text align. I'll try to align it in center. So this is how you'll align the text, and I'll change the font size. Font size 32 pixels. Okay, again I'll change your font color also. So this is how you can create it. When so you have changed the font colors. So if you want these to be in a different color, you need to give the different properties. So this is how my education looks like. So let me just close this. So this is how my education section looks like. So in the next session we will be looking into something of different, that is skills or experience. So bye. If you have any doubts, just drop it in the comment section. Until then, bye.